Hey there, kitchen warriors! Let me guess. Your old air fryer is bulky, noisy, and leaves your fries more soggy than crispy. Or maybe you're still relying on your traditional oven, waiting endlessly for it to preheat just to warm up leftovers. Either way, you're probably fed up with kitchen appliances that take up space but don't really deliver. You want something that actually works, fast, efficient, and stylish enough to stay on the counter without becoming an eyesore. Well, today we're taking a close look at something that might just check every box on your wish list: the Paris Hilton air fryer. Large 6-quart, 8-in-1 touchscreen with nonstick PFAS-free interior. Yup, that Paris Hilton. And believe it or not, this isn't just another celebrity-backed gimmick. With a surprisingly powerful 1700-watt heating system, 8 different cooking functions, and a design that could make even a bland kitchen feel like a boutique cafe, this air fryer might be the best thing to hit your countertop in 2025. Whether you're cooking for 2 or feeding a family, its 6-quart capacity has you covered. It promises up to 75% less fat than traditional frying without sacrificing the crunch. And if you're the kind of person who wants their gadgets to look as good as they work, you'll appreciate the aqua, pink, or classic white finish with gold accents. It's like glam meets performance. In this review, we'll break down every detail, from design and materials to real-life performance, cleaning, and whether this air fryer really lives up to the hype. And hey, if you're curious to see the current deal, it's going for around $79. You can find a link below. At first glance, the Paris Hilton air fryer doesn't just catch your eye, it grabs it and doesn't let go. This is one of those rare appliances where form and function genuinely seem to meet. The unit comes in 3 on-trend colors: aqua, pink, and classic white. Each one is paired with elegant gold accents, giving it a boutique, almost retro luxe vibe that wouldn't look out of place in a high-end kitchen showroom. But don't let the glam fool you. This machine was built to be used. Physically, the unit measures just under 12 inches wide and about 10.5 inches tall. That means it's compact enough to sit comfortably on most countertops without dominating your entire prep space. But thanks to its 6-quart capacity, it still packs enough internal volume to handle a full meal for 2 to 4 people. Think wings, fries, and veggies in one batch. It's the sweet spot for folks who want power and practicality without going industrial-sized. Now, let's talk construction. The housing is made of durable plastic. Nothing out of the ordinary there, but the fit and finish are surprisingly refined for the price point. It feels solid when you grip it, and the drawer mechanism slides out smoothly without wobble. The basket and crisper plate both feature a non-stick coating that's free of PFAS, PFOA, PFOS, and PTFE. That's a big win for health-conscious users who've been wary of traditional non-stick coatings. You're not just getting ease of use, you're also avoiding exposure to potentially harmful chemicals. The real star of the design is the Illuminated touchscreen display. Set into a glossy front panel, it lights up with all 8 cooking presets clearly marked: air fry, roast, broil, bake, reheat, keep warm, pizza, and dehydrate. There's a clean, minimal layout that makes navigation feel intuitive. Even if this is your first air fryer, the icons are bright, readable, and respond quickly to touch. It's a far cry from the clunky dials and dim displays on older or budget models. There's also a nice bit of subtle engineering behind the airflow system. While the unit doesn't advertise proprietary convection tech like some higher-end brands, users consistently report even cooking results. The built-in fan and 1700-watt heating element combine to push hot air throughout the basket evenly, which prevents those annoying half-cooked spots or overdone edges. And yes, it gets hot, up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Enough to handle everything from flash crisping chicken skin to slow dehydrating fruit slices. One detail worth pointing out is the ergonomics of the handle and drawer design. The handle is firm and easy to grip, and the drawer mechanism feels secure, not loose or flimsy. This makes a difference when you're handling a hot, greasy basket mid-cook. You feel like you're in control, not like you're wrestling a cheap kitchen gadget. There are a few small trade-offs, of course. While the unit looks fantastic, it's not made from stainless steel or brushed metal, so don't expect that cold, industrial durability. And like most air fryers in this class, it's not totally silent. Users mention a mild fan noise while it's running, comparable to a microwave, but noticeably quieter than many older air fryer models. Still, for a machine that costs under $80, the Paris Hilton air fryer punches well above its weight in the looks and build department. It doesn't just sit on your counter, it elevates it. Coming up next, we're going to put those 8 presets to the test. How does it really perform when cooking wings, reheating leftovers, or trying to bake? Is the temperature accurate? Is it fast? Let's not sugarcoat it. The real question isn't how stylish this air fryer looks. It's how well it cooks. And the Paris Hilton air fryer isn't just a pretty face. It delivers some serious heat where it counts. This unit is equipped with a 1700-watt heating system, which is on the upper end for countertop air fryers. That means fast preheat times and consistent, powerful airflow. Whether you're roasting chicken thighs or crisping up leftover fries, it's got the muscle to handle the job. Most users report it cooks noticeably faster than their older air fryers or toaster ovens, often cutting traditional oven times nearly in half. Let's start with the air fry mode, which is what most people will use daily. It turns out crispy French fries in under 15 minutes, golden on the outside, fluffy on the inside, with very little oil. Chicken wings? They come out juicy with a satisfying crunch. The airflow here does its job. No need to flip constantly, though a mid-cook shake always helps even things out. You'll want to use parchment or silicone liners to make cleanup even easier, but even bare basket, things don't stick much thanks to that nonstick coating. The roast function does a solid job with vegetables and proteins. Roasted Brussels sprouts come out with charred edges and tender centers, and you can get a good sear on salmon fillets in under 10 minutes. Michelle, one of the reviewers, mentioned how her roast potatoes turned out perfectly on this setting, crispy on the outside, soft inside, and done faster than expected. Then there's the broil function. Most air fryers in this price range don't do a great job at top-down heat, but this one does a surprisingly decent job. One user mentioned it melted cheese on a patty in just 30 seconds. That kind of quick response is ideal if you're doing open-faced sandwiches, nachos, or finishing off baked pasta with a gooey top layer. Bake mode is interesting. Yes, it runs hot. Several users noted that you might need to shave a few minutes off your recipe times to avoid overcooking. But once you dial in your timing, the results are impressive. Muffins rise evenly, cookies bake through without burning, and you can even knock out a mini loaf of banana bread with the right pan. The reheat setting is one of those functions that's easy to overlook but quickly becomes a go-to. Leftover pizza regains its crunch without becoming rubbery. Fast food fries that were headed for the trash, they come back to life. One user reheated chicken tenders and said they came out better than they were the first time. Crispy exterior, warm core, no microwave sogginess. You also get a keep warm option, which is great for meal prep or if dinner's running a little behind schedule. It won't dry your food out, and it keeps things at a safe serving temp without having to mess with foil or low oven settings. For folks looking to experiment a bit, the Dehydrate mode is a fun extra. It's not quite as precise as a standalone dehydrator, but it works fine for banana chips, apple slices, or jerky. Just know that dehydration takes time, several hours, so you'll want to plan ahead and rotate items halfway through. And finally, there's a dedicated pizza preset, which adjusts both fan speed and temperature for crisping up crust without overdoing the toppings. It's surprisingly effective, especially for frozen or reheated pizza. It gives you that stone oven-style crunch on the bottom with bubbling cheese up top. Anthony, one of the reviewers, said this air fryer made everything feel like it came from a real oven, and he's not wrong. Now, not everything is perfect. The fan, while not overly loud, isn't silent. You'll hear a soft hum like a microwave. Also, since it runs hot and fast, you need to keep an eye on recipes the first few times, especially for baking or delicate items. And while the temperature range from 90 to 400 degrees gives you flexibility, it doesn't offer multi-zone cooking, so no cooking 2 items at different temps simultaneously. Still, considering the price, the versatility and power of this machine are impressive. Whether you're cooking meat, veggies, baked goods, or just heating up leftovers, this air fryer adapts quickly and performs like a higher-end unit. Up next, what's it like to live with this thing day to day? Is cleanup really as easy as they say? And does it make sense for your countertop long-term? When it comes to kitchen appliances, you can have all the functions in the world, but if it's a pain to use or clean, it'll end up shoved in the back of a cabinet. Fortunately, the Paris Hilton air fryer makes daily use surprisingly hassle-free. And yes, cleaning it is about as easy as it gets. First up, usability. The touchscreen control panel is genuinely intuitive. Unlike models that bury settings under layers of confusing icons or tiny buttons, this one lights up with large, clear symbols for each of its 8 cooking modes. You touch what you want, air fry, bake, reheat, whatever, and then adjust the time and temperature with a tap. The temperature can be set anywhere from 90 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, giving you a ton of range for everything from slow dehydrating to high heat crisping. Even if you're brand new to air fryers, the learning curve here is low. One reviewer even mentioned they had never used an air fryer before and figured this one out instantly. That's exactly what you want from a product like this. Plug it in, press a couple buttons, and you're off to the races. Now let's talk about cleaning, which is often the make or break issue with air fryers. Here, it's nearly painless. The nonstick basket and crisper tray are both dishwasher safe, but even if you prefer to hand wash, most users report that a quick wipe down is all it takes. Food doesn't cling or burn onto the surface unless you seriously overcook something. Queen, one reviewer who's had it for 4 months, said it still looks brand new with just regular wiping. Also worth noting, several users mentioned using silicone or parchment liners, which not only protect the non-stick coating, but also make post-dinner cleanup practically instant. Just pull the liner, dump the crumbs, and you're done. If you've dealt with air fryers that get greasy, sticky, or gunked up over time, this one is a pleasant surprise. Maintenance-wise, there's not much to worry about. The outside wipes down easily with a damp cloth. No weird grooves or hard-to-reach crevices where grease can build up. And because it's made with PFAS-free materials, you're not exposing yourself or your family to questionable chemicals during everyday use. Still, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. This air fryer is not small. It doesn't feel huge, but it does take up a decent chunk of countertop space. That's the trade-off for having a 6-quart capacity. It can handle meals for multiple people, but it's not disappearing into a cabinet when not in use. That said, the design is sleek enough that most users are happy to keep it out on display. In fact, many say it's one of the few appliances they want to leave out. And a quick pro tip, like many powerful air fryers, the unit does run hot. Make sure you give it some breathing room around the back and sides. Don't jam it up against a wall or under a cabinet while in use. That helps extend its life and ensures consistent cooking performance. All in all, the Paris Hilton air fryer isn't just easy on the eyes. It's actually practical. From a user-friendly interface to fast, effortless cleanup, it feels like a product designed for real kitchen life, not just showroom glam. Coming up next, we'll wrap things up with final thoughts. Is this just a trendy appliance with a celebrity name, or does it really earn its spot in your kitchen? So, is the Paris Hilton air fryer just another celebrity product with a pretty face? Honestly, no. It's more than that. With real power under the hood, a user-friendly interface, and performance that consistently impresses, this 6-quart 8-in-1 air fryer holds its own against competitors in the same or even higher price range. From fast, crispy results with little to no oil, to the versatility of roasting, baking, reheating, and even dehydrating, it offers a full kitchen experience packed into one sleek machine. And yeah, it looks amazing while doing it. Whether you go with aqua, pink, or white, that gold-accented finish adds a little glamour to your countertop, and it actually feels like it belongs there. Now, it's not without trade-offs. It takes up space, and the plastic construction isn't as premium as stainless steel models. And you do need to keep an eye on cook times because it runs hot. But those are small prices to pay for what you're getting. An easy-to-use, powerful, and seriously good-looking appliance that makes weeknight cooking way less of a chore. It's not just an air fryer, it's your countertop sidekick. If you value convenience, versatility, and a bit of style in your kitchen tools, this one's hard to beat. If you're thinking about picking one up, check the link below for the current deal. It's around $79 at the time of this review. And hey, if this helped you out, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What's your favorite air fryer recipe or kitchen hack? I want to hear it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep cooking smart.